All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kahalalam La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Bakari, my dad, that's preaching this word and truth and sincerity and risking your lives to do so. Shalom to you, brothers, man. This is Second Esdras chapter 13, verse 31. It says, "And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another." Because the times that we are living in, we're living in the time of Yahweh's judgment, and the Lord is dividing this place, man. Divide and conquer, man. The Lord is destroying Esau with his same tactics, man. The same things that he did. He divided the nation of Israel and conquered us. So what the Lord is doing, he's causing division. Yahweh shall say he came not to, send peace, but a sword. And he came to divide, set a man at variance with another man, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. So Yahweh Shai the Lord don't want everybody to be on the same page, and everybody to be equal. The Lord wants division. He got people that he want to kill, and he got people he want to save. So when the Lord comes back, he's going to be dividing the sheep from the goats, man. The ones he don't want from the ones he want. And the ones he don't want, he gonna kill them. And the ones he do want, he gonna save and deliver them, man. And we living in these times, man. It's gonna be a lot of wars out here. It's gonna be race wars. It's gonna be a world war. People are gonna be rising up against their mothers, their fathers. It's a cold. They say this is a cold world, but this world finna get a lot colder, man. Because the scripture says the love for many shall wax cold, man. Because it ain't gonna be about love out here no more. We're not living in that time. We're not living in the time of love. We're living in the time of evil, which is bad times. We're living in the time of war. We ain't living in the time of peace, man. So with these people out here saying peace and safety, man, that's some bunch of bullshit. They're not really telling you what's going down. The prophets are here to warn you what's going down before it happens, man. It's up to you to take heed. Ultimately, it's up to the Lord, but the Lord still gives you an opportunity to, grab this word, man, while you can. The scripture says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found," because it's gonna come a time when the Lord is gonna close the gates of mercy, and you ain't gonna be able to connect to the Lord, man. That's gonna be a scary time, man. Which is gonna make the word more precious, man. But to focus on the topic at hand, Yahweh Bashim Shah is causing division, and he is preparing war against you damn Edomites, man. You actually can stay in the same chapter, Second Esdras 13. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that's seen under him." Because when Yahweh appears, these people are going to be scared shitless. The scripture says, man, they're going to be faint. They're going to give up heart. They're going to give up the ghost, man. They see him when they see the Lord. Some people going to give up the ghost when they see him, man. Because it's gonna be so scary, man. Like, people just gonna give it up, man. They're just gonna die from the very sight of his miraculous appearance, man. When the Lord be revealed, man, these people gonna give it up to ghosts. They gonna tremble. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, it's talking about the chariot that he's going to appear in. All they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. So when Yahushua appears in that big, gigantic chariot, when he opened the bottom of that chariot and let out that fire, man, it's going to destroy a lot of people. Now, that's all I wanted to get off of there. Let's go to the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15. I'm going to start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." Because These are gonna be some perilous times, man. People gonna be killing each other, stealing, robbing, all only for food, man. Cause it's gonna be a famine out here. When these food trucks start rolling in, hey man, America gonna be shut down. America gonna be underwater, so to speak, man. People gonna be robbing and stealing and killing to do whatever they can to feed their families or themselves. Uh, in the modern day sword is guns and things of that nature. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So, cause they ain't gonna care about these governors, these senators, none of that shit, man. They gonna be worried. They ain't gonna listen to what they gotta say. Basically, they ain't gonna be caring about that. Verse 17: "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Why? Because once Esau declares martial law, who's gonna lock these cities down? The military. They're gonna deploy the military and they're gonna lock down these cities. They're gonna go to the beach. They're gonna be at the entrance of the city, interstate, wherever you have it, man. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be locking up these cities, man. So you can't leave or you can't come in. So that's why the scripture says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Because right now you can go into a city freely as you can. Some cities have tolls, some don't. But right now you can enter a city without, it's free, basically, or you have to pay a toll for some cities like Orlando. But you can easily go into a city. But when these times come, the Lord is gonna lock these cities down. You ain't gonna be able to leave out of the city. You try to leave, they might kill you. It's gonna be military checkpoints. Most likely, it's gonna be military patrols. They're gonna try to put curfews on you if you don't obey or do whatever they tell you to do, or they might just see you and just lock you up in a concentration camp. Verse 18: "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Because it's gonna be a lot of so-called tough guys out here that's gonna be acting like little whores in that day, man. Little women. They already act like females. How much more? Verse 9: "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor." That's also going back to the scripture that says, "The love of many shall wax cold." But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Because that's why they're gonna be doing it, because they're goods. Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And the Lord is preparing tribulation for you people out here, and y'all not even fucking ready for it, man. Y'all not getting prepared. How do you get prepared? By doing what the Lord said, man. "Behold, said the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth." Actually, let's see. I'm going to jump out to verse 24. It says, "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, said the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defy not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction." And that's what we want. We don't want that, man. We don't want the Lord to deliver us to death and destruction. Hey, the scripture says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. So we want to stay on the Lord's good side. We want to. Hey, the scripture says, let me see. I quoted the scripture a couple times. I'm gonna get it. This is Psalms 2:12. "Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way. When his wrath is kindled but a little, blessed are all they that put their trust in him." So kiss the Son, man. Kiss the Son. Kiss up to the Son, man. Get on his good side. That's what we ought to be doing, man. Kissing the Son, lest he get mad, man. This is verse 27. It says, "For now are the plagues come upon the whole world, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him." And one of the plagues, like it says in Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, is them nuclear missiles, man. That's gonna burn these people alive out here. And the Lord is not gonna deliver you, man. Why? Because you ain't do what was required of you. You heard the word and you was just sitting on it like a little egg. But you gotta preach the word. You can't be hearers of the word only. You gotta hearing. You gotta teach the word, man. Verse 28. Behold, a vision, a horrible. Let's see. Okay, that's really that right there. Okay. Let's see. Well, I quoted this scripture. Might as well go again. Actually, let's go over the chapter. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16. Verse 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Why? Because the second death. This is the second death that's coming. The beginning of wars and the powers that shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? What we gonna do? We gonna have faith in the Lord. We're gonna have faith in the Almighty, man. Alashaja. This is 19, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Because the Lord, these are the things that the Lord is sending, man. These are gonna be like a new norm. Famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are gonna be a new norm in America. It's gonna be a normal thing here in America. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be any always mindful of the scourges, because you people are proud in your wickedness, man. Especially you, Esau. Behold, victuals shall be good cheap upon earth, and they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right. So right now, victuals are good and cheap, and people think they're in a good case, but that's not a good thing, man. That shows that the value of the dollar is continually decreasing. The dollar ultimately is not backed up by gold. So this is just making the value of the dollar go lower and lower. Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So the Lord is constructing evil against this world, and these people are, if you destined to die, the Lord is not gonna stop. Oh, Salakia, the Lord is gonna get you, basically is what I wanted to say. I lost my train of thought. But if the Lord wants you to die of the famine or whatever, man, he best believe it's gonna happen. You ain't gonna escape, basically, is what I'm trying to say through the Spirit. Verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast out. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it, and the trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? All right, because the Lord is doing a lot of killing, man. Like I keep saying, man, through the Spirit, man, the Lord is doing a lot of killing. A lot of killing. And we fighting the good fight of faith so we can stay, on the good side of the Most High, on his good side. So it says, and one thing that just recently happened, America claimed that they shot down a so-called Iranian vessel or a drone, but Iran said they didn't. I just seen an article that said they showed a video that they didn't. But if they did, they didn't. Anyways, at the end of the road, see, here's the article. It says Iran releases footage. It says this proves drone was down by U.S. But pretty sure this is good. I think this is a pretty good site. I'm not so, but at the end of the day, man, the road leads to thermonuclear war. And it's gonna start with Iran. As you can see, they're making big moves right now. So I'm going to close it out with this scripture. Let's see, Psalms chapter, let's see, searching my memory, let's see, is it 61? No, 60 and 4? Nope, that's not it. Is it 60 and 8? Nope, 61 and 8. Where is that scripture at? Salakia Akim. Okay, Psalms 91. I'll just get Psalms 91 for the sake of time. This is Psalm 91 and 1. It said, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." So we abide in that secret place, so we got to stay there under the shadow of the Almighty. "I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, and the young lion, and the dragon shall thou trample underfoot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him, and he shall shew my salvation. So we got some tests to run. The Lord's gonna take us through that fire and through the Spirit, man. We gonna come out on the other side, man. Because we all have to fight the good fight of faith, even unto death. And the scripture says, "Strive for the truth unto death." You gotta really believe it, man. It's not about just speaking His truth, not speaking His word, speaking about this, speaking about that. It's not actually just speaking, man. You gotta actually believe it. It gotta be a part of you. It gotta be in you, man. Hey, that's the Spirit. It says we are gods and we shall be gods again, and we are gonna be gods again, man. But this is. We just gotta believe in this word and believe in what the Lord said, and we gotta be steadfast in what He told us that He was gonna do. If He said He gonna do it, He gonna do it. The scripture says He's not a man that He should lie. So the Lord said He gonna feed us, He gonna feed us. The Lord said He gonna, give us water to drink, like it says in Isaiah. He gonna give us water to drink. We gotta believe it. You gotta be doubtless. You can't doubt in your mind, even though Satan may put it in your mind. You can't doubt, man. We striving. We gotta have 100% solid faith in the Lord, man. Faith and confidence, man, which those are quite about the same. You gotta have trust, faith, and confidence in the Lord, 100%, not wavering, man. Gotta believe. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom, Kum Yashala, Wa Abba Wa Abba